Good evening and welcome, wrestling fans. Michael Dole with you here along with Taz. And tonight, WWE on the Nation Network. This is Smackdown. Our main event, Jeff Hardy, will be going up one-on-one against the lone wolf himself, Baron Corbin. And we kick things off right now with AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, making his way into the ring.
Well, AJ Styles coming off WrestleMania with one of the big wins. One of the biggest wins on the card of WrestleMania.
No doubt about it. Surviving The Undertaker, no easy task, especially at WrestleMania, but he did it.
There are a lot of things I got on my mind right now. See, there's a change taking place here in the WWE, and I think it's about damn time. But it may be a little too late. You see, before the new powers that be took over, two of my very best friends were sent packing. Now, anyone who's been around this business long enough, anyone who's been watching knows that there's safety in numbers. And hell, around here, you need to be in numbers. Just ask Kofi Kingston. He found out the hard way last week what happens when you run by yourself. Now, Kofi, I know you can hear my voice, so I got something to say to you. So why don't you come out here and we say this face to face, because business is business. Well, it looks like somebody's gonna come out here.
It is Kofi Kingston, accepting the invitation of Chris Jericho, I beg your pardon, of AJ Styles.
Well, you see Kofi Kingston there still sporting the New Day attire.
All right, man, tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you got to say.
What I gotta say is real simple. What happened to you last week will happen again. You see, as you know, if you run solo around here, you run into brick walls just like those Forgotten Sons. Now, what I'm saying is my faction got taken away from me, just like yours got taken away from you. And I think you and I together, tonight we can extract a level of respect and revenge.
You saying what I think you're saying? I'm supposed to trust you? Is that what you're telling me?
I don't think you have a choice, but yeah. You trust me because you don't have a choice, just like I don't have a choice. But the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And right now, you and I, we are friends. We've been knocked down, but we get up. That's what it's all about. So join me, and tonight we will take on the Forgotten Sons and teach them a lesson.
If I do this, I warn you one thing. You try to screw me, and payback is going to be more than you've ever felt before in your life.
No, that's not something you need to worry about, because I didn't come out here to bring you out and join forces for a screw job that don't even make sense. What I'm telling you is it's time for you and I to rise up in the face of adversity and to show these newcomers what history is all about.
Well, that's fine. You and me, we can tag up tonight, and I will indeed look to extract my revenge on the Forgotten Sons. But I'm going to also be keeping my eye on you, because I don't know that I trust you. All right, fans, we are back ready to kick off the wrestling action here on Smackdown with a tag team matchup.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, it's going to feature the tag team champions in a non-title match, but it's always good when the champs are in town.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 650 pounds, Otis and Tucker Heavy Machinery.
Heavy Machinery making their way down the aisle and into the ring. Otis and Tucker, these two men work very well together, and they are a power pack, no doubt about it.
Anybody ever figure out what the hell's wrong with Otis? I mean, is there not medication for all that shaking and convulsing he does?
Well, apparently he just has a lot of energy and has a tough time getting rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, I feel like it's maybe a little Ritalin will take care of that.
And here come the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They are the Street Profits.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, the Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Well, the Street Profits, I tell you what, they've really come a long way in a very short period of time. Becoming the tag team champions, a lot of people didn't think they were going to do it, at least not yet. And they went and proved a lot of people wrong, including myself. I don't mind admitting it.
Well, indeed, the Street Profits are for real. They are the tag team champions here on SmackDown, and they are going to be going up at a non-title match, but it's going to be one hell of a test going up against Heavy Machinery. They're one of the top contenders for those titles. And all roads right now lead to Backlash, and this very well could be an opportunity for us to get a preview of a match that may be taking place at Backlash.
Well, if Heavy Machinery wins this match, then I think it's a safe bet to say they'd get a title match at the pay-per-view.
Well, it's a big if, and it's still a win if they can pull it off, but it almost seems like the Street Profits are a little too comfortable right now. All right, the bell sounds, action's underway, and here we go. And it's Otis starting out right there with a big back body drop. Now head first into the turnbuckle, and there's the tag, and here comes the double team by Heavy Machinery.
Well, they use those two huge frames of theirs as a weapon, and they come together in a big splashdown on Ford.
He manages to kick out on one, however, and look at Tucker. He's a little surprised.
Well, I think anybody would be surprised after taking that hit from those two big guys and then coming right back up, and it's early in the match. If it wasn't so early in the match, then maybe it wouldn't have turned out that way.
And now Montez Ford up and down again. Fans, we have got so much action coming your way tonight. The biggest and the best names in the WWE are going to be right here tonight as a clothesline sends Tucker all the way out to the floor.
They're talking about tonight. Don't we have another exciting episode of Cole's Corner to look forward to tonight?
Well, indeed we do. I'm looking forward to it, even though I don't know who I'll have.
Yeah, Mr. McSham, he really likes you. He likes to set you up with surprises, making you earn your money.
Well, I like to think that I've stepped up to the occasion in the past, and I'll do it again tonight.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
6.
Tucker right now outside the ring. What's he got in mind?
Nice suplex right there on the floor. The referee's count has reached 7. These guys better get in or they're not going to beat the count.
8.
And now throws him into the steel steps again, and the referee's count has reached 9.
Oh, he dives back in the ring. He's going to beat the count. Oh, wait a minute. He broke it just before the 10 count. Otherwise, it would have been a win. He could have took the count out.
Well, indeed, Heavy Machinery would have got the count out win, and that might have propelled them to a title match at Backlash. We don't know.
3.
Well, at the same point in time, that says a lot about them. They don't want to win like that. They want to get a pinfall. They want to get a submission. They want to prove to everyone they're the better team.
5.
Fans, we want to thank you for joining us here on the Nation Network. I ask that you take a quick moment to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Big Bulldog right here on the floor. And again, the count getting up there. The tag is made.
9.
And now Angelo Dawkins, a legal man in the ring, and look at this. Now the Street Profits, they're going to take the win.
Well, it's a count-out victory. Not a whole lot proven here in this one.
Yeah, but it's a victory nonetheless for the tag team champions. I don't know. Heavy Machinery going to have a hard time making an argument if they deserve a title shot.
Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Well, they are the tag team champions, and they are victorious here tonight by a count-out. Ladies and gentlemen, stick with us. Plenty more action still to come right here on Smackdown. All right, fans, we're back, and look who's here with us.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, my name is Montel Vontavious Porter, otherwise known as MVP. Now, I made my name here in the WWE some years ago, but there's a new dawn, and I was invited to come back here to the VIP lounge, and I'm gonna turn down an invitation to a good party, especially when I get to host. Now, as I looked around, I thought to myself,
well, somebody's crashing a party. It's Bobby Lashley.
Well, Bobby Lashley's going to come out here, and I guess he's going to become the first guest one way or another in the VIP lounge here in the WWE on Smackdown.
you know, this may come as a surprise to you, but I'm actually happy to see you here. Well, let's make this very mutual then, because I got a bone to pick with you. You see, I've known you for a long time. I've seen you rise through the ranks. I've seen you leave this profession to go into another one and be successful there too. And then you come back and you are still hovering in no man's land. Well, listen, you and I, we've gone separate ways and we've done separate things. But make no mistake about it, I am still every bit the man I've always been. Then why don't you prove it? Give me one damn good reason why you still sitting around spinning your wheels. Tell me the last time you had a chance to be the World Heavyweight Champion. What I'm telling you is I know the Bobby Lashley inside. I know you know him. My question is, when are you gonna let him out? I'm not looking to be anyone's manager, but I'll tell you this. If you need any help at all getting to the top, any, then all you gotta do is ask.
Well, that's an interesting debut to the VIP lounge.
The greatest legends versus the greatest superstars. The biggest, the eighth wonder of the world, the boldest. Look out! The strongest, unbelievable, the best. It's the greatest roster of all time. Hard-hitting, high-flying, over-the-top action. 2 generations, 1 ring. The greatest matchups haven't happened until now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 430 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles and Kofi Kingston.
AJ Styles and Kofi Kingston coming to the ring. This new faction rising up from the remains of the old.
Well, you know what? After that draft, a lot of things got shaken up. A lot of things got broken up. You saw the New Day go over to Monday Night Raw. Anderson and Gallows, they got split up and sent out of the company.
And their opponents, accompanied by Jackson Riker, at a combined weight of 468 pounds.
These are the Forgotten Sons, and I'll tell you right now, forgotten no more.
Wesley Blake, Steve Cutler, and Jackson Riker. We saw what happened last week when they came out of the stands and attacked Kofi Kingston. All right, Wesley Blake going to start things off with AJ Styles, and AJ wasting no time at all coming across the ring.
Yeah, I think AJ was smart in a way going after Kofi Kingston, kind of striking while the iron's hot, so to speak, because he knew sooner or later down the line it would be his name. It would be his number. With Gallows and Anderson gone, he was floating all by himself out there. So you might as well start making alliances, because part of what he said is very true. You got to have friends in this business, because sooner or later you're going to have a lot of enemies.
Spinning back fist by AJ connects. Steve Cutler now managing to turn the tide around just a moment. Another deep arm drag right there. Collar and elbow tie up. Cutler breaking free. Comes up with a back elbow, and the phenomenal one goes down. Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle. He hits hard.
Oh, nice net breaker right there. Cutler's got his stuff all together.
Wesley Blake now gets the tag back in, and the Forgotten Sons picking up where they left off, apparently. Another big back elbow. Former World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles is having his world rocked right here, and a backbreaker.
Got Jackson Riker outside the ring there watching every single thing that happens in there.
There's the Irish whip into the turnbuckle. He goes, and now AJ Styles lining him up. Styles putting the boot to, and now wait a minute, he's outside the ring and drops the leg down across the back of the neck.
Both men go for a move and they come up short, but look at this.
Wesley Blake takes down AJ Styles, but there is the tag made to Kofi Kingston, who gets clotheslined and sent all the way out to the floor.
Now, I'm not going to say too much about the fact that Jackson Riker's outside the ring right now, because he really hasn't played a role in it. But you have to wonder if these guys aren't keeping a little extra attention that direction. That might be taking their focus off of what's going on inside the squared circle.
Kofi going for a cutter of sorts. And now Kofi Kingston with Wesley Blake in the corner and a big right. And now Kofi comes up with a monkey flip, takes him out to the middle of the ring.
Went for the drop kick, nobody home.
Kofi recovers quickly, though, and comes up with a big shot to the back. And now targeting the knee. There's another tag made, and now AJ Styles once again the legal man in the match.
AJ Styles was going, looked like a takedown attempt right there, but that does not happen.
Irish whip, and now AJ Styles goes out, and he's right at the feet of Jackson Ryker. And now Ryker putting his hands on AJ. Referee using some discretion right here as he's thrown back into the ring.
Well, sooner or later, it's a numbers game. You got 3 against 2 right now, and that's still going to be a problem.
Well, if they weren't worried about him before, they will be now. Look at the double team. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that should be it. I don't think AJ's going to kick out of that one.
Goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and Cutler able to get only a 2 count on AJ Styles.
Well, he looks a little surprised, and maybe justifiably, but I'll tell you. AJ Styles didn't get to be the World Heavyweight Champion by accident. He knows what he's doing.
Well, he definitely does. No two ways about that. Oh, there's that backstabber. Cutler hooking the leg of AJ Styles. He gets 1, he gets 2, and he almost had him again.
How close do you want it? Well, right there, you had it pretty damn close.
Here comes the tag, and now another double team by the Forgotten Sons. What are they going to do here? Backbreaker elbow drop combination. And goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Kofi got sent to the floor. No one to make the save. AJ Styles still kicks out on 2.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm a little surprised right there. Congratulations to AJ Styles being able to. But Wesley Blake still handing out a beatdown.
Monumental beatdown, you might want to say. Butterfly powerbomb, and the shoulders of AJ Styles are down. Save made by Kofi Kingston. And now AJ rolls through. He's got that calf killer on him.
AJ Styles tried desperately to draw submission from the guy.
What a clothesline. And now AJ has the leg hooked in the middle of the ring, staring up at the lights. And the Forgotten Sons victorious.
Well, at the end of the day, the numbers game is still a little too much.
Well, the fact that Jackson Ryker was getting involved in any way, shape, or form in this match had to be something that was pending on the mind of both AJ Styles and Kofi Kingston. And to your point, distracting from what's going on inside the ring just enough, but they never were really able to get started in this match.
No, they had a lot of trouble getting out the gate.
Here are your winners.
The Forgotten Sons victorious right here on Smackdown. Fans, stay with us. Plenty more action still to come. Fans, we are back, and in the ring at this time is Kevin Owens.
You know what, a week ago, Aleister Black, you wanted to have me out here. You wanted to talk about getting in my business, interrupting my time. And you want to talk about a match. You want to talk about a fight. Well, if you're looking for a fight, you come to the right place. Because nobody likes to fight more than I do. But the way you went about it, that's a mistake. And that's a mistake you're going to pay a price for. See, I say, if you want to fight me, we can do this. Backlash is only 2 weeks away. I've got nothing else planned, and I would have no problem kicking your ass all over the arena on that night. So, Aleister Black, why don't you accept my challenge? Why don't you show what a man you are? Because you want to fight, I'll give you a fight. But just realize something, at the end of that night, you will not walk away from East Rutherford. You will not crawl away from New Jersey. At the end of that fight, you'll be lucky to walk away, crawl away, or even be carried away. Because I can tell you right now, if you and I get together at Backlash or any other time in between, that might be the last time anyone sees you in the WWE.
There's the challenge by Kevin Owens for Aleister Black at Backlash. All right, fans, we are back, ready for some singles competition. Here comes the former television champion, only held it for a couple of days.
Well, Dolph Ziggler is not a happy man. He was a television champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Hollywood, Florida, weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler coming down the aisle to the ring. One of the top talents here in the WWE. No two ways about that.
No, I'll tell you, you gotta respect this guy, what he's done over the years. His in-ring work is second to none. He hasn't had all the title opportunities he probably deserves. He had the TV title, and again, another short title reign, and that seems to be the thing that has really tarnished his career in any way, shape, or form. If he has, he had titles, yes. Has he maintained them? No. And the rumor and the reputation is he can't win the big fights.
Well, he might be able to win them, but he can't win the rematches.
And his opponent from Paducah, Kentucky, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
And there is Ricochet. He is the Money in the Bank winner, and he is the man holding that contract right now, even though he doesn't have it with him.
Yeah, if I was him, I wouldn't let that thing go for a minute, man. I'd be afraid somebody else is going to get their hands on it, but...
This ought to be a great match between two top stars here in the WWE.
I'll tell you what, I'm really... speaking of things that I'm looking forward to, get a look at who's joining us here in the broadcast booth. Mr. McSham himself.
Hey there, guys. How are we doing? Michael, my buddy. Hey, buddy, I've got news for you. You've got most of the rest of the night off. I'm going to get you out of here right now so you can get ready for Cole's Corner. It's up next. Oh, well, thank you. I'll go get ready for that right now, then.
And just like that, Cole's gone. I love it already.
Taz, my friend, how the heck are you, man? Yes, indeed. We're looking forward to this match. It's going to be a great one featuring two of the top wrestling talents right here on the roster. Smackdown becoming one of the must-see shows here on the Nation Network. Here's the Russian leg sweep. Nicely done right there by DZ.
Well, Dolph Ziggler, I was saying right before you came out, he's a guy who wins a lot of titles but doesn't seem to maintain them very well.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's hard to make that argument after what just happened with the TV title, but I still believe the sky is the limit for both of these guys. But I think Ziggler has been held back for a long time, and we are taking the reins off of him now. He can do whatever he wants. We're going to give him the opportunity. What he does with it, that's up to him.
Back into the ring, and look at that, a big boot.
And there you go right there. Ziggler just jumps right back up, hits with a great drop kick.
Hey, let me ask you a question, really. Now that Cole's gone, just man to man, are you going to fire him?
Oh, I don't know, man. You want me to predict the future? I mean, if I could do that, I'd have the 6 lucky numbers on Saturday night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But a lot of us seem to think that's what's on store.
Look, as long as the guy can prove himself and that he's worth keeping around, I'll keep him around. I'm not completely sold yet. Oh, there's a cutter. Wow, what a move right there by Ricochet. And Ziggler looking up at the lights.
Well, somehow he manages to get out on a 1 count after that one, but he's rocked. You can see he's not 100%.
Well, Dolph Ziggler at less than 100% comes up with a great drop kick, and he puts Ricochet down with it. Man, I'll tell you what, Ricochet got way up high with that cutter. Now rolls through with a double knee stomp to the head. This is a brutal match early on. High impact wrestling right here on Smackdown.
Hey, just out of curiosity, who you got lined up in Cole's Corner tonight? Who's he going to get?
That's a surprise. That's the thing. I want to see how he does on the fly. I want to keep him off balance. And, you know, he could be in the back right now watching this on a monitor. I don't want him to have any idea who his guest is going to be week to week. And now Ziggler going to work. Ziggler definitely has the experience advantage in this match. He's the veteran between the two of them. And he is put together.
Well, Dolph Ziggler, he's definitely got a great build for this. He's not too big, he's not too small. He's got the movesets down. His timing's impeccable.
He's got great ring awareness, but so does Ricochet. And while he might not have the years under his belt, he still shows off that he is great at what he does. He won the Money in the Bank. You don't do that by accident.
No, you definitely don't. You got to have the skill and ability. And it's all about timing, too, and he managed to pull it off.
Back elbow right there, and Ziggler just felt that one. Look at this. Face first. Hooks the leg after that one. And Ziggler kicks out on the 2 count. Boy, that was close. And now look at this. Ricochet from the top. Oh, he hit. The kill shot lands on the mark. And Ziggler gets a shoulder off the canvas.
I'll tell you right now, Ricochet's got to be shocked because I know I am.
Man, he went 3/4 of the way across the ring to hit that shot. And now he's got Ziggler wrapped around. And Dolph is in all kinds of trouble right now.
When you talk about these two guys right now, one of them needs this win more than the other, and that's definitely going to be Dolph Ziggler. Ricochet, he's already got the briefcase. He's already got the Money in the Bank contract. He can become world champion at the drop of a dime whenever he wants.
Well, indeed, that's a possibility. And Ziggler shades a superfly. Jimmy Snuka coming off that top rope, and he gets a 2 count.
Man, oh man, these two guys right now, they're letting it all hang out.
Well, to your point, Ziggler definitely needs this one. Oh, wait, tuning up the band. Could it be time? Went for the sweet chin music. Ricochet ducks it out and retaliates with a tornado forearm right to the face.
And now we just sent him out to the floor. What's he got in mind here? Wait a minute.
Oh, my God. Ricochet just went airborne over the top rope, somersault plancha. Ziggler has definitely absorbed more punishment in this one than Ricochet.
Yeah, that's twice into the steel steps now ringside. And I can tell you something. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure, but nothing feels quite the same as getting caught with that corner of those steel ring steps in the ribs.
No, I can't say is that I haven't. I prefer not to be honest with you. Once again, dropping Ziggler head first.
Both men breaking the count of the referee. Now look at this. Wait a minute.
Ricochet gets his hands on Ziggler once again. Now what is he going to do? Ran him headfirst into the turnbuckle. Ricochet queuing up. Oh my God.
That dropkick bounced him off the middle turnbuckle and back out to the middle of the ring.
That could be it. There's two. And Ziggler again manages to get his shoulder up. Where's he going?
Well, Ziggler's smart move, getting out of the ring, maybe trying to compose himself for a moment, but Ricochet says, get your ass back in.
What a tremendous match we are seeing here tonight. Don't forget our main event still to come. Jeff Hardy will be going one-on-one with the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin.
Now, I got to tell you, I've had a chance to talk to Baron Corbin earlier on, and he is so happy. So happy to be done with that ridiculous King gimmick.
And look at this time. Ricochet missed the mark, and he pays the price for it.
Oh, he's going up again. He's going to try one more time. High risk, high reward.
Oh, and he hit him that time. Ziggler is in trouble. And he's not going to kick out again. Ricochet proving to everybody that he's not just a lucky man to be holding the Money in the Bank contract. He is a top talent right here in the WWE, pulling off a big win over Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, both of these guys had great opportunities. Nice camera angle right there. Dolph Ziggler coming off that top rope. But the action, I think, outside the ring was the downfall for Ziggler in this one. He took a lot of punishment there ringside.
Again, that was a brutal beatdown. Fans, stick around. We've got plenty more still to come, including Cole's Corner. Who's this guest going to be? I don't know. Let's find out. All right, good evening, wrestling fans, and once again, I'd like to welcome you to another exciting edition of Cole's Corner. Now, as is usual, I have no idea who I'm about to be interviewing, so like you, we are going to find out together. That's right. We are about to find out who will be my guest. It could be a legend. It could be somebody from the current roster. Honestly, it could be anybody. So whoever you are, come on out right now.
Wait a minute. Is that who I think it is? The look on the face of... Oh, wait a minute. Boy, did he dodge a bullet.
Well, look at that. It is the former owner of the ECW, the man who single-handedly changed the face of professional wrestling in the 90s. Well, I just gotta say one thing. You look a little nervous. Were you expecting someone else, maybe? Let me tell you something right now, Michael Cole. This is your lucky day. This is your lucky opportunity because you have the chance to interview the greatest mind in the history of this business. So hit me with your best. All right, well, let's start with WrestleMania. A lot of people feel that you screwed Brock Lesnar, a man you had a long history with. And a lot of people have never really heard why you thought that was the move to make. So what do you have to say for your actions? What do I have to say for my actions? Is that the best you've got? Listen, I made it clear, and I'll repeat myself for people like you. I did what I had to do because Brock Lesnar was yesterday's news, and I got behind the next big thing in professional wrestling, Braun Strowman. Whether you like it or not. Well, I don't have a dog in the hunt, but I would say this. While Braun Strowman is the WWE Smackdown champion, he's not the only champion. And there are a lot of people that wonder how he would do against someone like Drew McIntyre. Well, there are a lot of people who would wonder a lot of things, like how you still have a job.
But since you brought it up, I've heard Drew McIntyre running his mouth lately about being the lineage heavyweight champion, and I will give him that. I will give the devil his due. Because back in December of 2013, that title was unified.
All right, well, that being said, what does that mean for Braun Strowman?
What that means for Braun Strowman is this. December of 2013, the title was unified, and then they created this universal title after the fact. So really, there is one world heavyweight champion. And my client doesn't like that. So maybe at Backlash, we do something about it.
If you're insinuating what I think you're insinuating, a unification title match, is that what you're looking for?
My client wants to be recognized, respected, and revered as the greatest wrestler in the world today. And if there is someone else out there running around calling himself the world heavyweight champion, then that is a problem for my client. So yes, we are calling out Drew McIntyre.
Well, that's going to be interesting to see how that turns out.
All right, fans, action underway in this one. Aleister Black going up against Cedric Alexander. And now Cedric going for a cover, gets one. Wasting no time at all going for this one right here is Cedric Alexander. We heard from Kevin Owen earlier tonight.
Oh yeah, he and Aleister Black, there's definitely no love lost between those two guys. I'm still getting over the idea of Braun Strowman challenging Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight title.
I gotta be honest with you, the idea of having only one champion, it does make sense. Aleister Black doing a number right now on Cedric Alexander. And you're calling it like it is. I got to say, Cole's corner wasn't that bad.
He definitely brought his A game, and again, you know, he's not aware who he's going to be going up against. When he heard that music, though, I'll tell you what, you see the look on his face?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty good.
Both guys going for something very similar, and neither one able to connect. Cedric now taking him down. Look at this from behind. Aleister Black has him, belly to back suplex, and he drops him right on the small of his back.
Goes for the cover now, hooks the leg. Will that be enough?
That's enough for a 1 count. It's a little bit early in the match.
Black has him up in the air. What's he going to do with him? Drops him down, throat first across the top rope. Oh, wait a minute.
That's Kevin Owens' music.
Well, where is he is the question. Wait, turn around.
Aleister Black never saw it coming. There's a stunner. The referee didn't see it.
Cedric hooks a leg. And he got him. Cedric Alexander, with a little help from Kevin Owens, gets the win.
Well, I don't know how much of that we're going to catch on the replay, but I'll tell you right now, Kevin Owens was looking to make a point, and he just did.
Well, we see him scurrying out of the ring there at the end. The stunner laying him out.
Winner, Cedric Alexander.
I don't know. Kevin Owens, there is a price to be paid, and I think he's about to find out at Backlash what that looks like. All right, fans, we are back, and it's time for the main event we've been promising you.
There we get a look at the man, Jeff Hardy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Cameron, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Jeff Hardy!
You're looking at one of the most decorated stars in professional wrestling history. Right here in the WWE alone, he has been a former Intercontinental Champion, former Tag Team Champion on numerous occasions, former World Heavyweight Champion. He has truly done it all.
There's definitely going to be a conflict of worlds coming in here. You look at this high altitude, high flying, death-defying style wrestler, all colorful, and he's going to be going up against the Lone Wolf, Baron Corbin.
Well, there's no denying the fact that Jeff Hardy is definitely beyond the apex of his career. He still has plenty left to offer, and he can still win every match he gets into at this point in time, but he's definitely past the top of the hill. Baron Corbin, however, the Lone Wolf, is on his rise to the top still.
And his opponent from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, Baron Corbin!
Yeah, to your point, Baron Corbin, he still has his star on the rise. He's been in some main event scenes. He hasn't been the most victorious guy in the world. He's not reached the top of the ladder by any stretch of the imagination. But there's a lot of potential, a lot of upside, and a lot of people are waiting to see great things from this guy.
Well, I think the first step in the right direction is the repackaging and bringing back what got him to the dance in the first place, because this guy truly is a lone wolf. He's not a team player. He's never been a team player. He doesn't want to be a team player. So I say, hell, let him be comfortable being him. Oh, some big right hands to start this one off, and now Hardy retaliates in kind. Corbin catches him, one-hand choke slam.
Boy, I'll tell you right now, Hardy writhing in pain from that one. He got him way up in the air, and he drove him through the canvas.
Waits for Hardy to get back up, and now belly to back suplex folds him in half. And again, Baron Corbin just standing by, looking at the damage he has done. Off the ropes, and he caught him with a knee upside the head.
Baron Corbin now playing to the fans, and that's a mistake right there, and he pays the price.
Jeff Hardy comes up with a drop kick. Tries to hammer down. Look at the size differential between Jeff Hardy and Baron Corbin. Night and day. Corbin sends him to the ropes again. Referee better watch himself getting in the way there.
A little nice Russian leg sweep finishing things up. Baron Corbin right now is going to be very deliberate in a match like this. Drops the elbow, and that's what I'm talking about.
Near 300 pounds coming down on Jeff Hardy right there with the point of the elbow, one of the hardest joints in the body. And now Corbin locking up, goes up in the air. Skyscraper suplex takes him down. Jeff Hardy, a former world champion, right now being manhandled by the Lone Wolf.
Now Corbin, look at this in the corner, choking him out. Referee's supposed to be there counting to 5.
Another Russian leg sweep, and I'll tell you, Baron Corbin taking him to wrestling school. Most impressive outing right now for Baron Corbin, the Lone Wolf, showing that he doesn't need the moniker of being a king. Oh, what a move right there. Corbin really driving him down hard with that sidewalk slam. Goes for the cover. And Jeff Hardy still managing to kick out. Irish whip again. Reverse this time. Referee couldn't get out of the way, and he got caught.
Nice move right there by Jeff Hardy. Sends him crashing almost into our broadcast table.
Oh, wait a minute. What's he doing now? Baron Corbin, what is he doing? Corbin looking underneath the ring and now decides to go back in.
Now he's breaking the count is what he's doing.
Jeff Hardy, just like that, putting him back in the ring himself. Baron Corbin has him up in the air. Another choke slam. No, down across the knee. Jeff Hardy is in trouble. Corbin's got him. What's he going to do here? No, don't do this.
Oh, man, he just put him through the table.
Baron Corbin, perhaps the death's stake through the heart, the nail in the coffin, call it whatever you want. Jeff Hardy is in trouble.
Well, he's back up to his feet somehow. I don't know what got him up.
I'm not sure if he's going to get back in the ring or not. Jeff Hardy's leaving. No, he turned around at the last moment and got back in the ring. It looked like he was walking out.
You know what, that might have been a smarter move, because right now Baron Corbin, he's going to have a chance to do just a little bit more damage, and that's not a good thing.
Hardy's got him up in the air, couldn't hold the weight.
Yeah, after all the beating he just got done taking, I'm surprised he's even up.
Fist driving right into the head. Jeff Hardy is in trouble. Another devastating move right there, clothesline by Baron Corbin.
Hardy caught him right there with a jawbreaker. Nicely done in there. Crucifix roll up, but too close to the rope. Otherwise, he might have gotten something. Right now, he's going to need to pull some surprise out.
And just like that, Jeff Hardy taken down once again. Irish whip is reversed. Hardy comes back out front. The two meet. Elbow finds the mark. Oh, Jeff Hardy in trouble again.
Well, Hardy better figure something out and figure it out pretty quick.
Oh, this is it. End of days. Forget about it. The lone wolf Baron Corbin gets the win.
Well, that's a convincing victory for Baron Corbin.
Jeff Hardy stepping up right now. Look at this. Baron Corbin actually showing a sign of respect. Something I would not have expected right here. And Jeff Hardy giving the nod to the youngster as we head to Backlash. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time for more Smackdown here on the Nation Network.